All right, before we bring the next juror in, that was juror 121, excused on a defense peremptory. However, before that on a sidebar, defense asked for him to be excused for cause. While I found that he was not a very credible witness and he was evasive, and to be honest, very flippant some of his answers in the questionnaire, there was not really a basis for cause, but I certainly understand why he was excused by the defense. So with that, we'll go to juror number.
Judge, I would just note under State v. McKinley, 891 Northwest 2D 64, 2017 case from the Court of Appeals. When the court holds that when a district court is convinced that a juror is untruthful, evasive, or lacking in candor during voir dire, the criminal rules allow the court to remove the juror for cause. Right. That was the basis. The McKinley case was the basis for my cause motion.
All right. And we can always revisit that if you run out of peremptories. I think you've got 3 left from the court's extra award. So if we can't get, we can always revisit that decision. Because I do find that he was not credible. All right. And this is juror number 122? 23.
Do you want to make the record on
128, 134 were excused for cause by stipulation of the parties. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry, which ones?
128, 134?
Yes.
All right, thank you. All right, have a seat, please. You are juror 123, is that correct?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to swear you in first so that all your answers are under oath, so raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm under penalty of perjury that you will truthfully answer all questions about your qualifications to serve as a juror?
Yes.
All right, great. You got a nice loud voice and you're close enough to the microphone, so that's good, but just to advise you, there's plexiglass in front of you, plexiglass to the side, also plexiglass in front of the lawyers who are a fair distance from you. So if you wish to remove your mask, you may do so. If you want to keep it on, that's also just fine. I pretty much leave it all to you. And if you take it off and you want to put it back on, that's fine too. Okay. So whatever you wish.
All right.
In either case, want to make sure that you're close enough to the microphone, which you are, so that we can hear you nice and loud. Also, this is a little bit of a formal conversation, but sometimes we lapse into the more informal way we talk in normal social situations where we finish each other's sentences or we talk over each other, and we can't do that here because the court reporter is taking down everything. Okay?
Yes.
Now, you filled out a questionnaire. Thank you for doing that. That gave us a lot of good information. Was everything true on that questionnaire?
Yes.
Any changes or additions you can think of right now?
There was one under the ability to serve.
Okay.
I had said yes.
Okay.
And I would change that right now based on a child at home that is ill with a chronic condition.
Okay.
I can go into more detail, but I'd rather be private.
Okay. I tell you what, we will make it private since you're going to be discussing medical matters. So I'm going to order that because it is deeply personal matters and involves medical evidence that we go off audio. We are back on audio and on the record, and based on the answers that you provided, I think you've given us a good reason to excuse you from this jury, and so on the court's motion, I'm going to excuse you.
Thank you.
The deputy will take some paperwork from you, and thank you for filling out the questionnaire and filling us in on some new details.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, that exhausts our jurors for today, so we'll come back tomorrow at 9 o'clock. We're going to call in 12, and we're going to get through 12, however long it takes tomorrow, because we only need the one, and that one is going to be excused on Monday. So 12 or bust. All right, see y'all tomorrow at 9.